children, welcome to your English class. Children, I hope you all are healthy, you all are fine, and your studies are going well. As you know that in English we are doing chapter 9 of your English course book. The name of the chapter is India, My Country. Children, we have completed reading and explanation of the chapter, and we have completed few exercises of the chapter. So in today's video we will complete the rest of the exercises. जो भी एक्सरसाइज बच गई है उसे हम अपने आज की वीडियो में हम पूरा करेंगे. But before starting anything new, as we always do, we will have a quick recap of what we have studied in the chapter till now. Let's have a quick revision. Children, in this chapter we studied about some interesting facts about India. That is, India, our motherland, is 7th largest country in the world. It is surrounded by water bodies from 3 sides. That is Arabian Sea in west, Indian Ocean in south, and Bay of Bengal in east. And in north we have Himalayan mountain range, which stands like a wall to protect our country. Then our country is named Bharat after an ancient king. He was a brave king, Bharat. Bharat was very brave. He was fearless son of King Dushyant and Shakuntala. And when he was a small boy, he could count the teeth of a lion's cub while playing. Then our national flag has tricolor, and it reminds our national flag is called tricolor, and it reminds us that though we speak different language, though we have many states, but we all belong to one nation, that is India. And the 3 colors in our national flag, that is saffron, white and green, are symbol of various things. Like saffron is symbol of courage and sacrifice. White is symbol of peace and truth. Green is symbol of life and prosperity. At the center of the flag there is a chakra, there is a wheel which is called Ashok Chakra. It is taken from Ashoka's thumb. It is of blue color and it has 24 spokes in it. Then, like every nation, every free nation, India also has a national emblem. India's national emblem is 4 lions facing 4 different directions. The lions are standing back to back, and in that emblem, the right side of the emblem has a bull, and on its left is a horse. At the center is a chakra, and below that chakra is inscribed Satyamev Jayate. Okay. Then we have a national anthem, that is Jana Gana Mana. It was composed by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. We have national song also, which was composed by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, and our national song is Vande Mataram. Then we have national flower. National flower of our country is lotus. It is a symbol of beauty and purity. Our national animal is tiger, which is again symbol of strength and power. Then we have national bird, which is peacock. It's a beautiful bird. We have 3 national days, national festivals or national days. That is Independence Day, Republic Day, and Gandhi Jayanti. Students, this is all mentioned in the chapter. ये मैंने आपको एक quick recap दिया है इस chapter का. This is all mentioned in the chapter. Then we have done comprehension. जिसमें कि true false करना था, and we did that also. True false we have completed. Then and we have revised also. That's why I'm not revising it. Then we have one fill in the blanks. Comprehension part B is fill in the blanks. That also we have completed and revised also. Next is answer the following questions, which we did in our last video, in our previous video. We have completed question answers. So let's revise once. Name the three colors present in the national flag. Three colors present in the national flag. Children, three colors which are present in our national flag is, our first one is saffron, second is white, and third is green. The three colors present in our national flag are saffron, white, and green. Next question is, what is the color of the wheel in the center of the national flag? जो हमारा नेशनल फ्लैग है उसके सेंटर में जो व्हील है, what is the color of that wheel? तो आंसर is the color of the wheel in the center of the national flag is blue. Then question number 3, name the national days celebrated in India. The three national days that are celebrated in India are Independence Day, Republic Day, and Gandhi Jayanti. Then we have the question 4 is you have to draw national flag in the space provided. In your book there is a space provided. You have to draw the Indian national flag and you have to color it accordingly. Then next part is grammar key, which is related to conjunctions, which is called joining words or linking words. At your level, it is called joining words or linking words, and actually it is conjunctions. Joining words or linking words join two or more words or sentences. They join two or more words or sentences. Children, we have done this also in our previous video. Let's revise it once. Ria went to the market to buy a pen. Blank, the shop was closed. So we will join it with but. Ria went to the market to buy a pen, but the shop was closed. Number 2. You can use crayons, blank, pencil colors to draw. Here we will use the joining word or. You can use crayons or pencil colors to draw. Number 3. Would Nalin, blank, you like to eat something? Here we will use the joining word and. Would Nalin and you like to eat something? Next is Gujarat, blank, Bihar are both states of India. Again we will use the joining word and. Bihar, Gujarat and Bihar are both states of India. Number 5. She had planned a tea party in the garden, blank, it rained. Here we will use joining word but. She had planned a tea party in the garden, but it rained. Number 6. Sameer will get a banana, blank, and apple for breakfast. Here we will use joining word or. Sameer will get a banana or an apple for breakfast. So with this we have completed the grammar video also. So now we will do word building. आज का जो हमारा वीडियो हम स्टार्ट करेंगे वर्ड बिल्डिंग से. Word building. What you have to do here, choose the correct word from the one given below. Some words are given. You have to choose the words from that box and you have to tell what a person is called. It is related to professions or trade. This word building is related to professions and trade. अलग-अलग professions और trade से ये related है. So let's do this. Choose the correct word choose the correct word from the one given below. Now, the words are sculpture, carpenter, florist, dentist, plumber. Okay, these are the words given: sculptor, carpenter, florist, dentist and plumber. इसको plumber नहीं बोलते, plumber. Plumber. B is silent. Okay, plumber. Now let's do this. A person who sells flowers is a blank. A person who sells flowers, जो फूल बेचता है, जो फ्लावर्स बेचता है, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? The person who sells flowers is called, what do we call a person who sells flowers? Florist. That person is called florist. We buy flowers from florist. जो फूल बेचता है उसे हम कहते हैं florist. The person who sells flower is called florist. इसे हम क्या कहते हैं? Florist. Okay? A person who sells flowers is called florist. Okay? Next one is a person who attends to tea. A person who A-T-T-E-N-D-S attends, a person who attends to tea. Is a blank. A person who attends to tea, जो हमारे दांत पे दांत में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो उसको सॉर्ट आउट करता है, दांतों से रिलेटेड जो मैटर को देखता है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? टीथ से रिलेटेड जो मैटर को देखता है उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? We call them dentist. A person who attends to teeth is a dentist. D-E-N-T-I-S-T. हमारे दांत में किसी भी तरह की प्रॉब्लम होती है तो हम किसके पास जाते हैं? हम जाते हैं डेंटिस्ट के पास. ठीक है, वी गो टू डेंटिस्ट. ओके, आई थिंक दीज टू आर क्लियर. नाउ मूविंग ऑन टू द थर्ड वन. अब हम थर्ड वाला करते हैं. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस, अ पर्सन हु carves in a stone. A person who carves, a person who carves in a stone. Is a blank. Now the person who carves, carving मतलब उसको किसी स्टोन को कट कर उसको जेंटली कट करके कोई शेप देना. ओके, किसी स्टोन को जेंटली कट करके कोई शेप देना, दैट इज कॉल्ड कार्विंग. उसके ऊपर स्टोन के ऊपर वर्क करना, दैट इज, so the person who carves is called sculptor. The sculpture people is sculptor, जो ये काम करता है. SCULPTOR. A person who carves in a stone is a sculptor. Next, now I have to rub this. First three sentences are clear. A person who sells flowers is a florist. A person who attends to teeth is a dentist. A person who carves in a stone is a sculptor. Number 4. A person who mends मतलब रिपेयर करना, ठीक करना. Mends water pipes. A person who mends water pipes and leaky pipes and leaky taps is a person who mends water pipes and leaky taps is a, जो व्यक्ति वाटर की पाइप्स को रिपेयर करता है, मेंड करता है, या लीक कर रहा है कोई टैप, पानी का नल कोई लीक कर रहा है, उसको जो रिपेयर करता है, मेंड करता है, सही करता है, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? A person who mends water pipes and leaky taps. Leaky taps मतलब जो टैप लीक कर रहा हो, जिसमें से पानी रिस रहा हो, उसको जो मेंड करता है, उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? उसे हम कहते हैं प्लम्बर. क्या बोलते हैं? प्लम्बर, नॉट प्लम्बर. नो, द प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज प्लम्बर. उसे हम कहते हैं प्लम्बर. PLUMBER. Now, a person who mends water pipes and leaky taps is a plumber. Number 5. A person who makes furniture is a person who makes furniture a person who makes furniture is a blank. जो फर्नीचर बनाता है, चेयर, टेबल्स, बेड, सोफा, डोर्स, विंडोज, ये सब चीजों जो लकड़ी का जो भी ये फर्नीचर बनाते हैं, उसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? दे आर कॉल्ड कारपेंटर्स. दे आर कॉल्ड कारपेंटर्स. सो the person who makes furniture is a carpenter. CARPENTER. A person who makes furniture is a carpenter. This is clear? And with this our word building section is also over. We have completed word building. Now moving on to the next exercise. So then the next exercise is listen to the riddle from your teacher. Say the answers aloud. Children, some riddles are given that I will be reading. Okay, it is some riddles are given. I will be reading aloud and you have to guess the answers. Of course, I will be telling you the answers. लेकिन आप अपने ये सुनने के बाद you try to guess it. Okay, आप guess करने की कोशिश करना whether you have guessed it correct or not. Okay, so the question is listen and say aloud. Listen and say aloud. Now, the first one is, I am an insect, a hive is my home. I am not writing because you have to listen it. So, listen, okay? I am an insect, a hive is my home. I make honey and keep it in the honeycomb. I am an insect. A hive is my home. I make honey and keep it in the honeycomb. Can you guess the name of the insect? कौन सा इंसेक्ट है जो हाइव में रहता है, हनी बनाता है और हनी को हनी कॉम्ब में स्टोर करके रखता है? इट्स वेरी इजी, वी ऑल नो दैट हनी कौन बनाता है? Yes, you guessed it correct. It is honey bee. The name of the insect is honey bee. Honey bee lives in a hive. It makes honey and stores it in honeycomb. Number 2. I am an insect, but one that is beautiful. I look like a fairy with wings so colorful. I hope you have guessed it correct. I am an insect, but one that is beautiful. I look like a fairy with wings so colorful. कौन से इंसेक्ट है जिसके कलरफुल विंग्स होते हैं? फेरी की तरह उसके विंग्स होते हैं, कलरफुल. Yes, it is butterfly. Answer is butterfly. Number 3. I make webs and have 8 legs. It's true I can't fly, but I can catch a housefly. I make webs. Listen carefully. I make webs and have 8 legs. It's true I can't fly, but I can catch a housefly. कौन है इंसेक्ट जो वेब बनाता है, जाले बनाता है? उसके 8 पैर होते हैं, 8 लेग्स होते हैं. नॉर्मली इंसेक्ट्स के 6 लेग्स होते हैं, लेकिन इस इंसेक्ट के 8 लेग्स होते हैं. ये उड़ नहीं सकता लेकिन हाउस फ्लाई को पकड़ सकता है. तो हमारा गेस तो इजी है. वेब कौन बनाता है, जो जाले? स्पाइडर. यस, द इंसेक्ट्स नेम इज स्पाइडर. The name of that insect is spider. Now coming to 4th. Sometimes I am a soldier. That's part of an army. I'm also an insect that lines up in a colony. Sometimes I'm a soldier. That's part of an army. I'm also an insect that lines up in a colony. कौन सा इंसेक्ट है जिसको हम सोल्जर भी, कभी कभी सोल्जर की तरह काम करते हैं, और ये कॉलोनीज में रहते हैं, लाइन बना के हमेशा चलते हैं। आपने जब भी इनको चलते देखा होगा तो दे मूव इन अ लाइन, ये हमेशा लाइन में चलते हैं, दीवार पर, जमीन पर लाइन में चलते हैं, ये कॉलोनीज में रहते हैं। यस, इट इज एंट। फोर्थ वन इज एंट। Next, I am an insect and not a spider. I suck blood, but I'm not a vampire. I am an insect. I'm not a spider. I suck blood, but I'm not a vampire. मतलब मैं इंसेक्ट हूँ और मैं स्पाइडर नहीं हूँ, मैं खून चूस लेता हूँ, लेकिन मैं वैम्पायर नहीं हूँ। वैम्पायर आपको पता क्या होता है? वो जैसे दांत निकले हुए वो बैट होते हैं, बड़े बड़े बैट, चमगादड़ जिनके भी दांत निकले होते हैं। ऐसा कहा जाता है कि वैम्पायर्स जो है वो ह्यूमन ब्लड पीते हैं, बट ये इंसेक्ट वैम्पायर नहीं है, पर हमारा खून पीता है। यस, इट्स मस्कीटो। मस्कीटोस, जो मस्कीटोस मच्छर जो होते हैं वो हमारा खून पीते हैं ना, बैठ के जब हमारे स्किन पे बैठते हैं तो दे सक आवर ब्लड। तो ये है हमारे रिडल के आंसर हो गए। आई होप आपने भी सही गेस किया होगा। मैंने आपको आंसर तो बता दिया है, लेकिन मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था कि आपने बिल्कुल सही ही गेस किया होगा, आपको ये आंसर सारे आते हैं। ठीक, अब हम चलते हैं अपने लास्ट पार्ट पर, दैट इज यू हैव टू राइट फ्यू लाइन्स ऑन योर स्कूल। ओके, आपको अपनी स्कूल के बारे में 6 to 8 लाइन्स लिखना है, डिस्क्राइबिंग योर स्कूल। अपने स्कूल को आपको डिस्क्राइब करना है, ठीक है। यू हैव टू डिस्क्राइब योर स्कूल इन 6 to 8 लाइन्स, ज्यादा नहीं लिखना है, 6 या 8 लाइनें आपको लिखनी है, ठीक है। तो लेट्स डू दैट ऑल्सो। पहले आप क्या लिखोगे? पहला आप लिखोगे अपने स्कूल का नाम। पहले क्वेश्चन लिखिए। क्वेश्चन क्या है? राइट 6 to 8 sentences to describe your school. Write 6 to 8 sentences to describe your school. चलिए, तो हम लिखना शुरू करें। पहले नाम बता देते हैं, ठीक है। पहला सेंटेंस लिखेंगे, द नेम ऑफ माई स्कूल इज। क्या नाम है आपके स्कूल का? याद है ना? भूले तो नहीं है ना? यस, आर्मी पब्लिक स्कूल। The name of my school is Army Public School. पहला आप ये बताएंगे। देन बताएंगे it is located in 39 GPC. It is कहाँ पे है ये? Located in 39 GTC. GTC is Gorkha Training Center. It is located in 39 GTC. उसके बाद क्या लिखेंगे? My school building is huge and beautiful. अब स्कूल बिल्डिंग के बारे में बताएंगे। My school building is huge. Huge का लिखे big, right? Big, okay? Big and beautiful. My school building is big and beautiful. Okay. Then write it. My school teachers are very kind and caring. टीचर्स के बारे में, माई स्कूल टीचर्स आर kind and caring. Kind and caring. My school teachers are kind and caring. इतना आपको समझ में आ गया जो हमने 4 sentences लिखे हैं. ओके. The name of my school is Army Public School. It is located in 39 GTC. My school building is big and beautiful. Full stop. My school teachers are kind and caring. ठीक है. और लिख लेते हैं कुछ हम. Next we will write there are many classrooms in my school. Number 5 हम लिखेंगे there are many classrooms there are many classrooms in my school. Then our school has a big playground. Our school has a big playground. Our school has a big playground for us. And our school also has a big library. Our school also has a big library. Where we can read books. Where we can read books. Okay. Our school also has a big library where we can read books. And finally last line आप लिखेंगे कि I like my school very much. I like my school very much. हो गया? There are many classrooms in my school. है ना बहुत सारी classes. Our school has a big playground for us. बड़ा सा playground भी है आपके लिए. Our school also has a big library. बड़ी सी library है. Where we can read books. जहाँ जाकर हम books पढ़ सकते हैं. I like my school very much. मुझे अपना स्कूल बहुत अच्छा लगता है. तो ये हमने लिखा 8 lines on our school. 8 lines on our school, and with this we come to the end of the chapter. ये एक्सरसाइज भी कंप्लीट हो गया और हमारा चैप्टर भी कंप्लीट हो गया. ओके, एंड वी विल मीट विद द न्यू चैप्टर इन आवर नेक्स्ट वीडियो. थैंक यू.